HESI A2 Digestive System Questions. Question 1. Impairment of which digestive structure would most directly prevent the following function: absorbs water and electrolytes and forms feces? Option A, large intestine. Option B, sigmoid colon. Option C, stomach. Option D, salivary gland. The correct answer is option A, large intestine. A key clue is that this digestive structure contains abundant bacteria and lacks villi. It also absorbs water and electrolytes and forms feces. That combination is central to consolidating digestive waste. Question 2. A student is reviewing a concept involved in absorbing fats. Which option identifies the process with this function: moves lipid-digestion products into intestinal cells from micelles? Option A, renal bicarbonate reabsorption. Option B, fat-soluble vitamin absorption. Option C, ribosomal RNA. Option D, fatty acid absorption. The correct answer is option D, fatty acid absorption. The role tested here involves absorbing fats. This process moves lipid-digestion products into intestinal cells from micelles. It can also be identified because it is followed by triglyceride reassembly and packaging. Question 3. Which option identifies the projections most directly associated with completing digestion and absorption, and this function greatly increases the apical surface of an intestinal absorptive cell? Option A, osmosis. Option B, microvillus. Option C, afterload. Option D, chorditendynia. The correct answer is option B, microvillus. These projections participate in completing digestion and absorption. They greatly increases the apical surface of an intestinal absorptive cell, and they forms the brush border that carries digestive enzymes. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices. Stressed about your HESI A2? We can take HESI A2 for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. Which option identifies the digestive enzyme with this feature? It is located on the intestinal brush border. Option A, lingual lipase. Option B, nuclease. Option C, enteropeptidase. Option D, peptidase. The correct answer is option C, enteropeptidase. This digestive enzyme participates in starting a digestive-enzyme activation cascade. It activates a pancreatic protease precursor in the duodenum, and it is located on the intestinal brush border. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices. Question 5. Which option identifies the region with this feature? It forms the distal region of the stomach. Option A, right hypochondriac region. Option B, hypogastric region. Option C, right iliac region. Option D, pylorus. The correct answer is option D, pylorus. This region participates in regulating gastric emptying. It controls passage of chyme into the duodenum, and it forms the distal region of the stomach. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices. Question 6. Which option identifies the digestive enzyme whose key function is, contributes modestly to fat digestion in the stomach? Option A, peptidase. Option B, pancreatic lipase. Option C, gastric lipase. Option D, pancreatic amylase. The correct answer is option C, gastric lipase. This digestive enzyme contributes modestly to fat digestion in the stomach. It acts on triglycerides in acidic chyme. These linked features explain the role in digesting lipids. Question 7. Which option identifies the digestive structure most important for preparing material for the small intestine because it stores food and begins substantial protein digestion? Option A, ascending colon. Option B, stomach. Option C, ileum. Option D, jejunum. The correct answer is option B, stomach. A key clue is that this digestive structure mixes contents into acidic chyme. It also stores food and begins substantial protein digestion. That combination is central to preparing material for the small intestine. Question 8. Which option identifies the process whose key function is, propels material through the digestive tract? Option A, peristalsis. Option B, peptide bond. Option C, respiratory acidosis. Option D, homeostasis. The correct answer is option A, peristalsis. This process propels material through the digestive tract. It uses coordinated waves of circular and longitudinal smooth muscle. These linked features explain the role in moving luminal contents. Are you looking for GED actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access GED study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get GED answer key today. Question 9. A physiology item gives 2 clues. It splits sucrose into glucose and fructose, and it is attached to the small intestinal brush border. Which option identifies the digestive enzyme? Option A, sucrase. Option B, pepsin. Option C, peptidase. Option D, pancreatic amylase. The correct answer is option A, sucrase. The role tested here involves completing carbohydrate digestion. This digestive enzyme splits sucrose into glucose and fructose. It can also be identified because it is attached to the small intestinal brush border. Question 10. Which option identifies the projection best matching this description? It contains blood capillaries and a central lymphatic vessel, and it increases small intestinal surface area. Option A, cerebrospinal fluid. Option B, villus. Option C, meiosis. Option D, epinephrine. The correct answer is option B, villus. For absorbing nutrients, this projection increases small intestinal surface area. It can also be recognized because it contains blood capillaries and a central lymphatic vessel. The remaining choices have different primary functions or locations. Question 11. A review item describes a cell that helps shield the lining from acid and enzymes. Which option identifies it? Option A, plasma cell. Option B, chief cell. Option C, cytotoxic T cell. Option D, mucus cell of stomach. The correct answer is option D, mucus cell of stomach. For maintaining the gastric barrier, this cell secretes protective mucus and bicarbonate. It can also be recognized because it helps shield the lining from acid and enzymes. The remaining choices have different primary functions or locations. Question 12. A review item describes an accessory digestive structure that receives blood from both the hepatic artery and portal vein. Which option identifies it? Option A, oral cavity. Option B, vein. Option C, yellow bone marrow. Option D, liver. The correct answer is option D, liver. For coordinating metabolism and digestion, this accessory digestive structure processes nutrients, detoxifies substances, and produces bile. It can also be recognized because it receives blood from both the hepatic artery and portal vein. The remaining choices have different primary functions or locations. Question 13. A student is reviewing a concept involved in maintaining 1-way movement. Which option identifies the sphincter with this function, limits reflux of stomach contents into the esophagus? Option A, external anal sphincter. Option B, lower esophageal sphincter. Option C, internal urethral sphincter. Option D, internal anal sphincter. The correct answer is option B, lower esophageal sphincter. The role tested here involves maintaining 1-way movement. This sphincter limits reflux of stomach contents into the esophagus. It can also be identified because it is a functional muscular zone at the gastroesophageal junction. Question 14. Which option identifies the digestive enzyme whose key function is, breaks peptide bonds in proteins? Option A, chymotrypsin. Option B, sucrase. Option C, gastric lipase. Option D, maltase. The correct answer is option A, chymotrypsin. This digestive enzyme breaks peptide bonds in proteins. It is secreted by the pancreas as an inactive precursor. These linked features explain the role in digesting proteins. Question 15. Which option identifies the secretion with this feature? It is produced by the liver and contains bile salts, pigments, and other substances. Option A, dermal papilla. Option B, fibrous joint. Option C, bone remodeling. Option D, bile. The correct answer is option D, bile. This secretion participates in supporting lipid digestion. It helps disperse dietary fats, and it is produced by the liver and contains the described structure salts, pigments, and other substances. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices. Question 16. Which option identifies the structural unit whose key function is, organizes liver cells around a central vein? Option A, P-wave. Option B, water absorption. Option C, hepatic lobule. Option D, areolar connective tissue. The correct answer is option C, hepatic lobule. This structural unit organizes liver cells around a central vein. It receives blood from portal triads through sinusoids. These linked features explain the role in supporting liver microanatomy. Question 17. Which option identifies the digestive structure best matching this description? It is the first segment of the small intestine, and it receives chyme, bile, and pancreatic secretions. Option A, cecum. Option B, rectum. Option C, salivary gland. Option D, duodenum. The correct answer is option D, duodenum. For neutralizing and digesting incoming material, this digestive structure receives chyme, bile, and pancreatic secretions. It can also be recognized because it is the first segment of the small intestine. The remaining choices have different primary functions or locations. Question 18. Which option identifies the vessel most directly associated with linking digestion with metabolism and this function carries nutrient-rich blood from digestive organs to the liver? Option A, hepatic portal vein. Option B, umbilical vein. Option C, hepatic artery. Option D, umbilical artery. The correct answer is option A, hepatic portal vein. This vessel participates in linking digestion with metabolism. It carries nutrient-rich blood from digestive organs to the liver, and it delivers absorbed substances for processing before systemic distribution. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices.
Stressed about your NA-CCMA? We can take NA-CCMA for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done.
Question 19. A learner connects the clues, emulsifies fat into smaller droplets and is produced from cholesterol and recycled through enterohepatic circulation. Which option best matches both clues? Option A, lingual lipase. Option B, lamellar corpuscle. Option C, bile salt. Option D, aerobic respiration. The correct answer is option C, bile salt. The function described is that this digestive substance emulsifies fat into smaller droplets. A second identifying feature is that it is produced from cholesterol and recycled through enterohepatic circulation. Together, the two clues explain the role in improving lipid digestion and absorption. Question 20. Which option identifies the digestive enzyme that breaks proteins into smaller peptides in the stomach? Option A, sucrase. Option B, pepsin. Option C, maltase. Option D, trypsin. The correct answer is option B, pepsin. This digestive enzyme breaks proteins into smaller peptides in the stomach. It is activated from an inactive precursor by acid. These linked features explain the role in digesting proteins. Question 21. A learner connects the clues, supplies oxygenated blood to liver tissue and provides part of the liver's dual blood supply. Which option best matches both clues? Option A, hepatic artery. Option B, hepatic portal vein. Option C, umbilical vein. Option D, umbilical artery. The correct answer is option A, hepatic artery. The function described is that this vessel supplies oxygenated blood to liver tissue. A second identifying feature is that it provides part of the liver's dual blood supply. Together, the two clues explain the role in supporting hepatic metabolism. Question 22. Which option identifies the accessory digestive structure most directly associated with coordinating lipid digestion and this function, stores and concentrates bile? Option A, superior vena cava. Option B, chloride. Option C, gallbladder. Option D, the acetylcholine at autonomic ganglia. The correct answer is option C, gallbladder. This accessory digestive structure participates in coordinating lipid digestion. It stores and concentrates bile, and it releases its contents when stimulated during a fatty meal. Those details distinguish the tested concept from related choices. Question 23. A learner connects the clues, contains lymphoid tissue and extends from the cecum and has a narrow blind-ended lumen. Which option best matches both clues? Option A, duodenum. Option B, salivary gland. Option C, appendix. Option D, jejunum. The correct answer is option C, appendix. The function described is that this digestive structure contains lymphoid tissue and extends from the cecum. A second identifying feature is that it has a narrow blind-ended lumen. Together, the two clues explain the role in supporting gut-associated immune function. Question 24. Impairment of which region would most directly prevent the following function? Forms the rounded superior portion of the stomach. Option A, epigastric region. Option B, fundus of stomach. Option C, umbilical region. Option D, right lumbar region. The correct answer is option B, fundus of stomach. A key clue is that this region may temporarily hold swallowed air and food. It also forms the rounded superior portion of the stomach. That combination is central to organizing gastric anatomy. Question 25. Impairment of which sphincter would most directly prevent the following function? Provides voluntary control of the anal canal. Option A, external anal sphincter. Option B, external urethral sphincter. Option C, lower esophageal sphincter. Option D, internal urethral sphincter. The correct answer is option A, external anal sphincter. A key clue is that this sphincter is composed of skeletal muscle. It also provides voluntary control of the anal canal. That combination is central to regulating defecation.